Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I'm so grateful for your continued support to this channel. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Now, these are updates. How Nairobi CBD is this morning. As I'm just looking a photo that is coming from the Nairobi CBD to Parliament, the road leading to Parliament has been fenced. The fear is real, as this demonstration that is likely to be massive. I've seen police officers storming the street as if hao ndio wanaandamana. It is so funny, and the scenario that we are seeing in CBD, you can be shocked that now the government of the day have already deployed hundreds of police officers in Nairobi CBD. The fear is very clear. Remember, last year's demonstration was like a shock to the government of the day. They never believed that Kenyans can come out in large numbers to demonstrate. You know, in this demonstration, wamekuwa wakiportray that it is a must for a politician to come out and give Kenyans direction. That this is what we are going to do, this is what we are not going to do. So you know very well the reason why today Kenyans are going to demonstrate. And this demonstration is about the pending injustices of police brutality. And you know very well, those victims hawajakuwa compensated. Those victims, police ambao waliwaua, they are walking free without any charge. So I think for me, what I've seen out there this morning is that the government of the day has realized that Kenyans are very serious on what they want. And by blocking them on what they want, that is how now anger is now escalating across the board. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this analysis. Please ensure you like the video. When you like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this channel, because sometimes you watch and you forget liking the video. So this is just a reminder. As you watch, please consider liking the video. Thank you so much for that like. Now, I've realized something here, and it is very crucial. And I want us to understand why Kenyans, we must be brave. And I want to thank Kenyans ambao wamekuwa steadfast kuhakikisha kwamba the truth is going to prevail. And not just for showing up, but for standing up. Remember, for choosing courage over fear, for using your voice when silence was more convenient, for refusing, of course, to be pushed by the government into a tight corner. Kenyans, you have shown a clarity on what you want. You saw through the lies. And of course, when they claimed they were with Lagat on the morning of Albert Ojwang, at the moment he was murdered, you read between lines and saw guilt wrapped in PR. So when they deny and they denied funding of goons, you had already knew the truth, because you have seen the patterns, the chaos, the paid violence in this government. So when they threaten you with stories of how people are being picked from their homes in the UK and the US, as per what Kipchumba Murkomen said yesterday, you understood what they were really doing. Of course, confessing their own methods of intimidations when they told you to embrace a broad-based government, you knew it was nothing but a light survival dressed as unity. Now, Kenyans, this morning, when they forced shadow us and shift down our throats, when they signed the Adani deal behind our shin and our backs, when they let quarry killers escaped from jail, Pale Gigiri police station, when they tapped your, of course, your phones, and you saw it all, what happened, when they fired live bullets, of course, on unarmed citizens, you felt it in your bones. Now, this government fears the people it should serve. Kenyans, today, we march again, not out of anger, but out of duty, to remind them that for an entire year, it's only their children who have eaten, studied, flown, and thrived, while the rest of us are told to tighten our belts. My fellow Kenyans, the propaganda failed. The bloggers failed. Their bribes failed. Because we, the people, refuse to fail each other. We are not asking for favors. We are demanding what is ours. Freedom, dignity, justice, and a future. May we know no fear. May we know no fear. May we never forget. May we never back down. The people shall, and the people must. So at the moment when you see these police officers being used to show that the government is so powerful, something that should remain in your mind, let us stay focused. No matter how they will do it, but we demand justice. We need dignity, and our future must be bright. But when you look how they are behaving and coming up, ganging up against Kenyans, one thing that I will request you Kenyans, be peaceful. When they stage violence, let us teach them that violence is not option, but peace is a must, as we demand what it is ours. Today, they have already shown a clarity that we like it or we don't like it. They own the system. They own the power. They own everything. They own deep state. When these individuals were campaigning last year in the 2022 general election, they told us how they were going to be messiahs and they were going to rescue us from this pain of the streets. But I've realized William Ruto and his people, they are not listening to the people. Are you getting that? So when you see them coming out to close and fence Parliament Road, it shows a person who has failed to understand the issues that are being addressed by Kenyans. And of course, as I finalize this video, I want to tell you Kenyans, lazima tujiangalie hata sisi wa Kenya. Ni nini tuaitaka kulingana na uongozi tunahitaji. Of course, this Kenya is bigger than me and you, but we must ensure this messes our wanasiasa wanaleta, we must correct it. We are not emotional. We are just coming out to demand the right thing. Justice, 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 justice. Because when you look at how they're telling us and even describing for us how they are literally going to adopt some kind of intimidation from other countries. Remember, the constitution is the shield of the people. No matter how they will say what they will, of course, adopt, Remember, our constitution is not as the same as other people's constitution. So let them barricade, let them do what they want. In fact, shows how the government is so confused. And they're using machineries to shut down the voices of Kenyans. But let us remain focused as we demand justice, justice, justice. What do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Till we meet in another video.